Covenant Health has launched an investigation after accusations of patient neglect at the Edmonton General Hospital. With more on that story, Ashley Molnar joining us in studio now. Ash.
Daryl, the family of Audrey Chuddick says the senior was found lying unconscious in her own waste when a loved one visited her in hospital on Valentine's Day.
As you can imagine, there are no words to describe how this has traumatized my family.
Natasha Chuddick is demanding answers.
We are outraged and disgusted by this sick and unnecessary act of neglect. We want as many people to know what has happened to my grandmother so that perhaps we can stop this inhumanity from happening to anyone else.
Chuddick says her 67-year-old grandmother Audrey, a long-term care resident at Edmonton General Hospital, was neglected by staff while under their care.
My grandfather went to visit my grandmother for Valentine's Day. My grandfather was horrified to discover that she was left in bed, her mouth open, unconscious, and unresponsive. Her roommate mentioned to him that she had been in this condition for days.
She says the 67-year-old who suffers from paranoid schizophrenia is now fighting for her life after being found in her room unconscious, left in her own waste.
She was rushed to the U of A hospital with extremely low blood pressure and undetectable pulse. It was determined that she had severe pneumonia and pleurisy.
She says when the family confronted her caregiver about her condition, they were told there were no doctors on the ward and they had been given no directive to take action.
Residents who live in our facilities have an individualized care plan for each of them. And based on their care needs and the care plans, that monitoring can be slightly different.
Al Parag says there are currently 2 nurses on staff caring for the ward's 36 patients. The doctors are called in when needed. Covenant Health has now launched an investigation, but the vice president of Seniors Health would not comment on Chuddick's condition.
As an organization, we take great pride in our work, in our quality of care.
In question period on February 9th, Premier Redford said that her government, quote, provides public health care to seniors that allows seniors to live in dignity, unquote.
Liberal leader Raj Sherman says improvements to long-term care in this province are long overdue.
The staff are under pressure to look after a lot of patients, and unfortunately, this kind of incident happened, and it should not happen.
Al Parag says Covenant Health takes all allegations seriously. The internal investigation is expected to take 4 to 6 weeks.
I also understand it's the second investigation launched by Covenant Health in just over a week.
Yeah, that's right, Daryl. Last week, a 65-year-old senior came forward to complain about the condition of the hospital, saying she's been stuck in the elevator several times and that the rest of the building is in disrepair. There's still no word on how long that investigation is going to last.
Ashley Molnar, thank you.
You're welcome.